Okay, so finally the day is here, and I can go ahead and withdraw my rabbit. Seriously. Okay, so let's get right into it. Now I'm gonna head to open up my rabbit app. So remember my last video, I said until on the 28th before I can go ahead and withdraw my rabbit. Well, the 28th is here, and I'm going ahead to do that. So click on the wallet right here. Then after clicking on the wallet, come over to withdraw. Then click on the rabbit itself that contains the amount, the first one. So here we are. Okay, so what I want to do, okay, my address is already here. That's the wallet I want to use to withdraw it to. So the next thing I'm going to do is the amount. So I'm just going to click on maximum. The maximum from now I can withdraw is 300,000. Then I need to enter a code from Telegram. So let's click on send code. Now the code is not going to come in the form of SMS. I later found out the code was sent into the Rabbit app, so I'll need to go back and get it from there. So let me show you now. Okay, so while I was waiting for the code, I found out the code was not going to come in an SMS. It did not SMS, but it was right here. I mean, let me show you right here. So this was where the code was coming to. So I'm just gonna come over here and get, let's see, this last one. So let me just copy it. That's this. Now the reason why I'm choosing the last one because it's the most recent that came in. So that's why I'm choosing it. So after I'm done typing it, I'm going to now copy it. Just give it a long press, then click on cut or copy. Then now let's go back to the application. So click on it. You can click on play for it to open up again. Then let's come back all the way to wallet. Okay, so once we get to the wallet, we're going to paste in the code right here. Okay, but I've now found out I took too long before I did that. So now I need to re-type it again. So I'm going to ask for another one, request another code. Say it did not work, the kind of error, the code is so I'm gonna have to click on send a code again. Okay, so now I have to go back to the application. Okay, so let me go back now. So going back, then back again, right? Okay, so this is it. So this is the most recent one that now came in now. So I'm going to quickly copy that 537134. So after typing it here, I'm going to copy it. So just give it some press, then click on copy. So now let's click on Rocky Rabbit. So open it, click on withdrawal, then click on Rocky Rabbit, then we're here. Okay, so I'm going to paste it there again. So the maximum, I'm going to click on maximum and click on withdraw. And that's it. Withdraw has been successful. So that's it, guys. That is how I was able to withdraw my Rocket Rabbit on the 28th. Just that I didn't receive it instantly. I received it like a day, like the second day if I'm correct. Okay, so finally I did receive my rabbit in my Tonkeeper. So this is it right here. So it's time to transfer it to an exchange and sell it, right? So I couldn't find it on Bybite, but I found it on Bitget. So I'm going to transfer it there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, so right now I'm going to click on where the rabbit token is. Click on it. Once I click on it, this will appear. Then click on send right here. When I click on send, this is going to appear. So I need to copy a link from the exchange, then a comment, and that's it. So only those two. So let's go back. So now I'm going to use Bybite for this. Okay, so let's come over to add funds. Click on it. Once you click on it, we'll come over to deposit. Okay, so now I'm going to come up here onto search and type RBTC Rabbit. This is it right here. Oh, I think I pressed something else. Okay, so this is it, Rabbit. So I just need to copy the link. That's the link I need to copy. Then let's go back to Ton. Okay, so it seems that all I needed was the transfer link. I did not need any memo or any comment. Okay, so right now I'm in Tonkeeper. I'm going to click on the rabbit. Once I click on that, I'm going to click on send right there. Once I click on send, I'm going to paste the link that I went to copy from Bybite right here. And it seems that is all that I need. So I'm just going to click on continue down here. Okay, once I click on continue, I can choose the amount that I want to send, either everything or some of it, but I'm going to click on maximum so that I'll just send everything. Then click continue, then confirm and send down here. But I'm going to pay a fee in ton, which is 0.2 ton right here. You can see it, 0.2 for gas fee, and I'm sending an amount of 300,000 worth of our RBTC, 300,000. So click on confirm. Once I click on that, I'll have to wait for a couple of minutes. Okay, so this is its processing. So it says done now, and if you look up, you can now see it's processing. It has not yet been sent to Bitget, but it's being sent already. It's been processed. So I need to wait for a couple of minutes for that to be done. 10 to 5 minutes, I'll be okay. Okay, and that's it. So I'm going to check. Okay, let's go and check Bitget right now. Okay, so we're back to Bitget. The next thing we're going to do, we're going to come over to the assets right here. Go ahead and click on it, assets. Once you click on it, you can now see the RBTC is here and it's only worth $1. Crap. Okay, I'm sorry, I paid a ton. I was expecting more than this, but all good. Okay, so this is it right here, and you can see my cartesian on top. So let's go ahead and sell it. So let's go ahead and sell the RBTC, only worth $1. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, we're going to come over here to trade right here. Now what we want to do is basically sell it into USDT. That's what we're doing. So we're like converting it from RBTC to USDC. So go ahead and click on trade right here. So once you click on it, we are going to see the options that we have. We can either buy or sell, but in our case we are basically selling. We're not going to buy. So this is we're going to come over here to dog, where the dog name is dogs/USDT. click on that side. Once you click on that side, we can now go to the search. Yes, we're going over to the search up here. Then we're going to type in RBTC. Once we type it, this is it right here. Click on it. Once you click on it, you can now see. Now let's go over to the market. Let's see the graph. Click on there. We want to see how the coin is doing. Right now it's a bit down, but it's going back up. Okay, well, not bad in a way. So let's just go ahead and sell it. So we're going to go back. Just press back on your phone, any maker phone you're using. Just press back. Okay, now once you press back on your phone, now this is where we are. We're going to come over to sell right here. Okay, the red one. So we're going to move that all the way to the end, 100%, so that we are going to sell 100% of the coin. So then we're going to come here and click on sell. Then we're going to confirm it right here. If we don't want to see this again, we'll just click on that little box. Okay, but this is done. We have sold it right now. Okay, so we have sold it right now. Let's go back to assets and see the USDC we got for it. $1 basically. So we got $1 for 0.5 ton, which was more than $1. I don't know, but to me that is really not fair. But we have not received the full token yet. We just received a part of it for now. So maybe by the time when the other part is released, the value would have gone higher. I don't know, maybe. So right now we have just converted the RBTC into USDT. So how do we now sell it into our own currency? So let's go ahead and do that now. Okay, so to do that, what we need to do is we're going to come back to home right here. Come back and click on home, because now we're going to now convert this USDT into our own currency. So depending which country you're watching this, in Nigeria, wherever. Now come over and click on more right here. Once you click on it, we'll see more options. Look for P2P. So this is it right here, P2P. Click on it. Once you click on it, we're going to be given different options. You can see we can buy. So this place is for people who want to buy USDC. Well, we want to sell, so we're going to move over to sell. So this is our first time selling on Bitget. So we might need to do some registration. But before that, I'm going to move this merchant icon right here to the end. Then come over to the limit. Go ahead and click on limit. Okay, now the limit basically is the amount that we want to sell. Like, imagine if the amount of USDT we have is 3 and in our own currency is worth like 5,000, 7,000. So what we need to do is we're going to come over to limit and just put, okay, since what I'm about to sell is worth 7,000, let me just put people who are willing to buy USDT in what 7,000. Okay, so once you click on it, but for me, since I only have one USDT, I'm going to put 3,000. Okay, so you can now see it's 3,000 and it has refreshed. You can now see the limits right here that is now showing. Say 1,000 to 2,000, 7,000 to 1 million. Limit another one is 2,000 to 16 million. So we're going to come over to this one that has a limit of 700 to 1 million. Once you click on it, it now right says, here it says complete verification. So it says ID verification, bind email, bind mobile. So basically just wants me to link my phone number, my email, and identity verification. But I've done that already, so I don't think I need to. The only thing I need to bind is my mobile number. So let's go ahead and do that right now. So now go ahead and click on settings right here. After clicking on settings, go ahead and type in your phone number right here. After typing in your phone number, you're going to click on send code. Okay, so let's move towards that. Let's do that right now. Now take note that you're going to receive it by SMS. So go ahead and be checking your SMS until you get it. Okay, now once you get it, what you're going to do is you're going to copy it. After copying it, you're going to come down here and paste it under this mobile verification code. Okay, so I choose SMS. Okay, this is it right here. I click submit. Once I've done submitting it, it also says enter the verification code received via email. So they've also sent me another one by email. So right now I need to go to my email and copy that. Now do you see this place with the number counting? That shows the amount of time that you have. And that same place you also see send. So that is what you're going to click to receive the code in your email. Then also the number of time, how quick the time that you have, that code remains valid. So once you have gotten the code from your email, go ahead and type it right here before it gets to 0. Then click on submit. Okay, so I've gotten the code and I've typed it in and I'm good. Okay, so right now I can now go ahead and sell my $1 my $1 anyway. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to go to limit, then put the amount of 3,000. Okay, so it's going to change. Okay, now I now have 7,000 to 1 million. Click on that. Okay, so what is left? I think I've done this already. Yes, so it says, okay, so it seems I might need to retype the code again. Okay, so I'm just gonna do that right now. Then after doing that, I'll be back. Okay, so we are done. So now let's try the process again. Click on sell. Okay, so once we click on sell, we now wait for it to give us the next menu, and which is add at least one payment method to proceed. So go ahead and click on go to settings. Okay, so we're going to come down to add. Okay, then click on bank transfer. Okay, so right here we have name already, so we're going to come to bank name, then bank account number, then bank branch, then click on confirm. So guys, go ahead and put in your own information right here, your bank name, your bank account number, then click on confirm. So let's skip to the end of this. Okay, so after clicking on confirm, we're now here. It says security, a security verification, email verification, and mobile verification. So we have been sent a code through my phone number as text, then another one by email. So check your email and check your text message for the codes. Okay, so I've copied the one for phone number. Let's go for the one in the mail right now. So after we've gotten that, we'll click on confirm again. Okay, so this is the one for the email right here. So we're done. Click on confirm. So after clicking on confirm, that should be the end. So that is it. I've set it up. So that is the account details right there. So right now we're going back. We've gone back now. So now we can now go to the process of selling. Now it's working. So now we have successfully created a form where the buyer can go and see our banking details and then transfer the money to. Okay, so now we are done with that. Let's continue with the other process. Now the second thing we need to do is we need to move our USSDT from the spot account to our funding account. Okay, now if I come up here and click on maximum right here, you see it will say insufficient funds. This is because that the amount, our USSDT, is in the spot account, not in our funding account. Okay, so now we're going to come over here to transfer. Once you click on transfer, you see spot on top, funding account underneath. Then you can now see USDT. That is the cryptocurrency, the coin that we are going to transfer, but there are other coins there too. So I'm going to go ahead and click on it and show you the other coins too. There's BTC, USDT, Ethereum, DA, USDC, WLD, and BGB. Okay, so these are other options that you can use, but I have USDT, so I'm going to use that. Then I'm going to click on all right here. This shows that I want to sell all the coins right now. So if I go ahead and click on it, you see all my USDT will appear right here. If you click underneath, you can see available. You can even see it there. So now if I want to reduce it, let's say I don't want to sell all of them, I have a change of mind, I can now go ahead and move this line. If I don't want to go ahead and start typing it, like delete it and start typing 1.0 this, no, I could just use this, move this line, and it will adjust the amount, okay, which is it's a really nice way to do it. But you can also type it if you want to, but I prefer using this line, so I can just go ahead and move it back and forth. Okay, now also I also advise that you should always move your funds if you're not trading or you're not selling it from your spot account to your funding account. It's better there and safer. Okay, so always move it from your spot account to your funding account. So this is what I was talking about. I can now move it back and forth, adjusting it the amount I want to sell. So I'm just gonna leave it on 100%. Yeah, it's not that much. So I want to sell everything right now. Okay, so I'm going to come down, click on confirm. Okay, once I click on confirm, okay, it has been moved to my funding account. So now I'm going to come up here to this arrow, then click on it. Once I click on it, it will take me back. So now I can now come and click on maximum, and the cryptocurrency will appear, the coin will appear. Look at it, it has now appeared there. You now see what is it worth in naira, in my currency. It is worth 1,344. That is 1.12 USDT. Okay, so now I'm going to come down and click on sell USDT. There's no fee attached to it. And also, next, if you're doing this, make sure that you don't go back and forth, because if you do that, they'll give you a timeout. I mean, you need to wait for some time before you can come back and sell your coins. Okay, don't go back and forth, just go ahead and do it. So come here and click on sell USDT. Once you click on it, boom, it will now take you to this side. So it says order is generated, pending payment. So this just means that, okay, the buyer is going ahead to make the transfer to my account, so it's pending until I receive the amount of 1,344 in my bank account. Okay, and take note that you don't pay any fee when you're making a P2P transaction. You don't make any payment. Okay, so if you look down here, it says the buyer is paying. So right now I'm waiting for him to go ahead and transfer the money to me. Then if I want to contact the buyer, I can come up here. You can see it says contact right there. So if I go ahead and click on it, it will open like a text, just a normal chat. If you're chatting with your friends on any social media, WhatsApp or Facebook. Look at it right here. So I can now go ahead and type in message to the person, say, okay, please send me proof that you have made the payment and stuff like that. They can also upload a picture. If you see right here, it's a place where you can click and it will open your gallery and you can upload a picture. Okay, proof of payment, stuff like that. Okay, let's go back. So now we're back here. We're still waiting for him to make the payment. Once he makes his payment, this page will change. Then we will now go ahead and finish up the process and release the money. But first, you need to check your account that you have received the money. Once you have received it, you can now go ahead and release the coins to him. Okay, so please do not release the coin until you receive an alert in your bank. Okay, you have checked your account balance and you have seen you have received it. Okay, because once you release it, there's really not much that can be done in getting your money back. So always make sure you have received it before releasing. Okay, so this is it right now. The person have made the payment, he has clicked on inside, I have paid. So this is all the details. So right here it says log in to it says log in to the receiving account below and confirm that the payment has been received. See, they themselves are telling you that you should check that you have received the amount. Then number two, after confirming receipt of the payment, click on the button that says release coin. Okay, so I have checked, I've received it. I'm now going to click on release coin. So you can now see that it is very important that you check before releasing. Because if you go ahead and release and you have not received it, there's not much you can do in getting your funds back. Okay, so let's go ahead and release it. Click on release. Okay, but in case if any scam is being done, you can contact them, because there is a place on the right hand side for you to make an appeal. Okay, so right here it now says I have confirmed the receipt of the 1,344 naira payment in my above account. So I'm going to click that. Okay, so once I click that, I can now go ahead and confirm. Okay, so once I'm done confirming, it's going to send me a couple of security code. Now the first code is in my email, the second one is an SMS. So let me just go ahead and copy the SMS first. Then after copying the SMS, we'll come back to the email. Okay, so this is the SMS. Copy the code, I've pasted it right here. Now let's go over to the email. Okay, this is it right here. Don't type in it. I'm going to click on confirm. Okay, this is the last step. Click on confirm and the process is done. So that is how you can sell your USSD on Bitget, guys. So once you're able to convert your coin from any token it is to USSD, that is how you can sell it on Bitget. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, you can go ahead and subscribe for more videos like this. You can also check out this video showing over here. Bye.